We're here in Chicago to meet with the designer from a company called Project Interior. They are doing very high-end type of renovation and decoration. They do a lot of charity work as well. They are a team of women only, and they do a really good job. So we're gonna visit them today. And this is the office, 3146 West Chicago. Let's go. Here's Amy. She doesn't want to talk to the camera. Why that?
Oh gosh, I don't know anyone who loves talking to a camera.
I do.
Here we are.
So where are we?
So we are in Westtown Humboldt Park, Chicago. We're in an old furniture manufacturing warehouse. It's a bow truss building, which is really special. There aren't many bow truss buildings left. We've got this really unique wood roof that actually rests on a series of vertical beams along the sides of each of the buildings. So actually there's no support on the front wall. Anyway, what I love about it is the volume in here. It's really special. We have like 24-foot ceilings and a 60-foot long skylight that actually was original to the building.
Did you renovate that? Did you have to change it?
Yes, unfortunately, when I bought the building, it was well, they were making wood furniture here, so they actually wanted no sunlight so that the wood would not be damaged. It was tarred over. It was completely blackened out. So we opened it up, and it was just amazing. It was like, you know, heaven was pouring in when they put that old skylight out.
So tell me about that. I had a story behind it. It's named after your grandmother, is that it?
Yes. So I just figured, you know, when we were working on a vision board for this space, and then this building came to fruition, and we knew that we had all of this space to work with, and there's only 6 of us here. I don't know. I grew up camping. I grew up always wanting to hang out in a place like this.
All right.
And yeah, I figured, why not have a camper in our space? It would be so fun and like an intimate hangout place, or if you need to just, you know, have some alone time, get some work done, have a meeting, a coffee, a drink, anything like that. It's become a real hit in our for our parties even. We've done all sorts of fun things in here, like crystal ball readings and hennas and tattoos and
Whoa.
yeah. We turned it into a photo booth for one of our Valentine's parties.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So that's where you work. That's the meeting room.
That is that's our command center and our black box. We have a crystal ball, or not a crystal ball, we have a disco ball above our conference room, which is really fun.
What are we working on?
This project is actually, it's 2 years in the making.
Hello.
At least at this point. This is Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
And it is it's a home in Marco Island, Florida. It's an island home, and it is very fun and bright, and you know what we call tiki vibes. So lots of rattan and just sort of that Polynesian feel. It's a retirement home. Our client has 5 kids, and they're all having kids now. So we're just really thinking about what's going to make a whole family feel really comfortable and have lots of fun.
So you don't have clients only in Chicago, but in the whole America?
We have clients all over the place. Oftentimes they are clients that originated here, and we've done projects with them, and so then, you know, they have house number 2 or 3 or additional things that pop up along the way.
So cool. Disco party, huh?
Yeah. Here, let me
Turn it on.
Okay. Yeah, we've got lights that flash on it. It's actually really fun.
What else on this floor?
Well, this is, depending on the day or the time of day, this is a leather shag series of risers that we hang out at, work on. Sometimes, you know, when we have events or parties, we might have a DJ there. We do a lot of charity work, so we've hosted a lot of fundraisers here.
Tell me
One
more
of
about
my
that.
favorite.
I've seen on your Instagram you do a lot of.
Yeah, so I started volunteering in Tanzania like 13 years ago in East Africa. I helped fundraise to build a school. And
Awesome.
yeah, a lot of the kids that I started to work with when they were 10 are now 22, 23, and we've done so many events to help get them through school and pay for college. Especially the girls, it's like usually something that's not possible for them at all. Like 10% of girls are even allowed into secondary school. So fundraising for me is a big thing, and it was actually one of the catalysts for getting a space that was way too big for six
ladies.
ladies. But we did a sound bath here.
Only ladies, by the way.
Yeah.
No
oh, yeah.
man. What is with that?
I mean, I don't know. It just very organically happened that way. We're also, 4 of us are best friends that have known each other for over a decade. So it's not like we're inclusive, but you know, we only have like, you know, basically 2 positions that are open and rolling, and they're filled by women.
Because women are the best in design. And
I mean, you said it.
men, yeah.
These are actually old factory doors that one of my best friends, I call him, he's like a glamorous garbage picker. He always finds the coolest stuff, and these used to be 11 feet tall. This space here is 8, so we cut them down quite a bit to fit here. And actually, way before this space was even an idea, I knew that we wanted to use them at some point in our future office.
That's
So
so cool.
I love it. It sort of blocks off the back part of the house when we're having an event or party. And they're just cool. They're just such a unique piece of history, salvage history. I should actually point out this like beautiful, colorful element in our space. We helped build a school in Nepal. So
Wow.
18 of us went to Nepal in March.
March this
and
year?
met March
2019?
of this year, and met with a rural village, and we broke bread and broke ground with them, and for about a week we were living with them in their homes, in their mud huts. And the school is actually completed now, and kids are there learning, but on the very last day there was a big ceremony, and the women of the village had been working on this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we got to watch them making these pom-poms by wrapping all of the yarns around their toes even.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was incredible. So this is super special. It's definitely a standout piece in our space. It's the only thing we have that's really colorful, but it just reminds us every day of like
How good
our
you
family
are.
there. Yeah.
That's awesome.
St. Henry Black is the countertop in 1cm from a company called Polycore. We love it. We've survived again. It's taken some beatings, some catering events, and lots of parties. It's small, it's effective, and I really, you know, solutions for lighting in here weren't that easy. That was the one thing I have to say about a bow truss. To have all of the light fixtures hanging from 24, 25 foot in the air wasn't really possible. So I was really proud of this metal situation here. It almost feels like it's more of an experience to walk through, almost like a cage or a sculpture. Oh, here's another basket. These are from the Maasai.
Oh.
These are from the Maasai mamas in Tanzania. So this is, yeah.
So when was it?
You know, I go back and see them every couple of years usually. The big white beaded necklaces in our conference room, those are all Maasai, and I try to there's like a women's group and they do beadwork, and so every time I go there, I go and I buy a lot of pieces for our clients, and it's gifts. And again, it's more, I think, of just like a consistent thing. When you travel into these really rural areas, like people don't expect to see your face again. They think it's a one-time thing. So when you come back and you bring photos and you remember them, it's just really magical. So, yeah.
Great. Go to the library.
Yeah, sure. This was like an accidental space in a sense. I knew that we wanted to like have our library upstairs somehow, and again, like not muck up the ceilings with a lot of exposed HVAC venting. So this actually just works so perfectly, sort of hovering in between the two bow trusses, and all the millwork here is built basically on top of the HVAC, so it's completely hidden. I think the one thing we need to still figure out is like some coverage from the sun. It's gonna get pretty warm up here, but the skylights actually do open. Today's a beautiful day. We should open.
It is.
But yeah, there are probably, I think, 2 per bay that actually open. So yeah, this is where all the magic happens, and where we keep all of our mess. This is actually a really cool project that we're working on in Jackson Hole. Our clients are building like a resort essentially for them and to host guests. So really beautiful main house and a guest home, and then a beautiful barn that you'll actually drive through. It's a sportsman's club, or on a big piece of land with mountains and rivers, and it's called on Snake River. We're really excited about it.
So if you had one thing you would like people to remember you for, what would that be through your work?
I think, oh God, that's actually a really simple question. I think that our projects tell stories, and if our clients don't have stories, we're going to give them some. And as you see in our space, it's filled with stories and memories, and also the fusion of design work and the passion for giving back and charity is what I'm most proud of. It's what people know us for. And at the end of the day, like, design is beautiful and it changes lives in a certain way, but when you can sort of go deeper and really start changing lives and then engage your clients, and then there's a big buy in there, it's just one big happy result. So
beautiful.
okay, thank you.
We're gonna put the links of all the website, Instagram, and the charity work as well. So thank you very much, Amy.
Thank you.